It's getting kind of hard to believe things are going to get better. I've been drowning too long to believe that the tide's going to turn. And I've been living too hard to believe things are going to get easier now. I'm still trying to shake off the pain from the lessons I've learned. And if I see Van Helsing, I swear to the Lord I will slay him. He'd take you from me, but I swear I won't let it be so. Blood will run down his face when he is decapitated. His head on my mantle is how I will let this world know how much I love you. Die, die, die. I can't.
Okay. He's heading back to Transylvania by way of Danube, or somewhere else in the Black Sea, back the way he came. He came to this conclusion, I'm guessing, after he found out Lucy's temple was not open to him.
After I gave the informant some marbles, because everyone likes shiny things, he told me about the Tsarina Catherine.
The informant made known to us that a tall, thin man with a pale skin and a high nose, and teeth so white, and eyes that seemed burning, came to the ship in a hurry.
The tall man told me he would pay well, and I agreed to it.
Quincy, give the man another marble.
The thin man left and came back with a great box. He lifted the box by himself, whereas it took 6 men of mine to put it on a ship. And then he told me where the ship should be placed. Then he took off and never came back.
Quincy, give the man another marble.
At the turn of the tide, fog came out of nowhere and delayed us. Some people actually said it was only above our ship. So we waited, and soon the thin man returned, and the fog disappeared.
After years of planning, Dracula came to London, and in one night, we forced him home. We as Team Van Helsing are more powerful because our numbers of glorious men and the beautiful, intelligent Mina.
Do you think the Count will remain aboard the ship?
We have the best proof of that. Your own evidence when in the hypnotic trance this morning, where you heard the lapping of water and men stamping overhead as they run about while you felt still as death.
But why must we follow him if he's gone away from London?
Yes, it's necessary. It's necessary. It's God's wish that we destroy this monster walking his earth.
Then what's the plan now?
My friend John, the plan is to sleep and wake tomorrow refreshed and discuss this over breakfast.
Go team!
If she can get inside Dracula's head, this might pose a problem for us.
I'm not sure I'm following, Professor.
I know you're smarter than this, my friend John.
This could mean Dracula could get into her head and figure out our plans.
My friend John, you're exactly right.
Then we must keep our plans from Madame Mia.
Exactly. But that's going to be the hard part. She does not want to be left in the dark anymore.
Mina will not be joining us this morning.
She's going to stay in her bedroom. She feels it will be too dangerous for her to be at the meeting.
So what's the plan, Doc?
We cut off Dracula at Verna. Since 19th century transportation is still a little slow, we should have another couple of weeks before the Tsarina Catherine arrives in Verna.
Winchesters, gang. We need Winchesters.
Quincy, my boy, you're so level-headed when you're on the hunt. We shall bring Winchesters then.
So, other than Winchesters and Verna, what else is in this plan?
Well, we four.
You four?
Jonathan, my son, I think it's best you stay behind with your lovely wife.
But I want to fight, Doc.
I know, son. All great men do. But the great men in this room should be up to the task.
Let me talk to my darling first.
You should go after him. Tell him about leaving Mrs. Harker in the dark.
I shall not. The time has passed. Let us prepare for what lies ahead. Who wants to go Winchester shopping?
Mina, I want to talk to you about today.
You must not, Jonathan. Promise me you won't tell me anything, for it could harm the team.
I promise, but they want me to stay here with you.
No, you're too good of a man for that. You must go and fight. I will stay here and take care of things. Shh. No one will talk of it for tonight. We're going to bed. Jonathan, dear, could you go get Van Helsing for me? I need to talk to him.
Professor.
Jonathan! What is it you wish to speak to me about, Mina?
I must come with you.
Why, my dear?
Yeah, why? Just last night you said that you weren't going to go, and now in the morning you're going to go?
Oh, Jonathan, dear, you forget I'm a woman. Last night was last night, and this morning is this morning.
It's not a good idea for you to come. You'll be much safer here.
That's where you're wrong. Dracula can call on me at any time.
Good point.
And you can use my telekinesis.
Good point again.
And I will write everything down for us.
Well, you're right, Madam Mina. I don't know why I never thought of these points before. We are men, and we'll forget to log everything down. It is up to you, my dear, that we never forget the time we tried to slay Count Dracula.
Jonathan, dear, could you go get the rest of the men? I have something to ask all of you. Everyone, I'm going on this journey with you, but I need you all to promise me something.
Professor, what about what we talked about last night?
Today it's come to my attention that without Madam Mina, who will write everything down?
You are right. Without this intelligent, beautiful woman writing everything down, we great men might forget this epic quest to kill Dracula.
I need you guys to promise that you'll kill me when the time is right.
When will that be?
When you great men are convinced that it is better that I die than live. Do you promise?
I promise.
I promise.
I promise.
Do I have to?
Yes.
I promise.
Promise me that Jonathan will be the one to kill me, like Lord Godalming did for Lucy.
I promise.
So what's the plan, Doc?
We head as a team to Verna. When the Tsarina Catherine arrives, we'll board the ship and cover the coffin with a wild rose. According to the old tales, that should hold him inside.
Will it work?
Lord Godalming, superstition is all we have to go on.
I will do no such thing, Professor. When I board that ship, I'm going to go straight to the casket and right then and there slay the demon inside.
You're all man, Quincy. Come, everyone. Let us get our orders right in case of a disaster. We leave for Verna tonight. Hip hip!
Hooray!